My husband is a ritualist and I'm very much aware of this. Part 2. So I approach Zach as he's having his breakfast and I just tell him, you know what, I'm not here to fight, I just want to know the truth. What has been happening to our babies? Are you involved in any type of rituals? I've never had to ask someone such a difficult question, but I had to know the truth. Immediately, Zach choked on his tea. I mean, even I would if I was being asked about rituals. And then, without any shame, surprisingly, Zach starts to admit to whatever has been happening. In his first statement, he says, you know, I hate to lie to you, so let me just tell you everything because I have been dying to let you know. So Zach goes like, you know, all those expensive things that I've been able to afford, all the contracts that I've been getting, they haven't been coming cheaply and I had to make some sacrifices as a man for this house. So he said, for the sake of my peace of mind, he will walk me through the process of how he makes his money and the sacrifices that are required of him. Zach starts to speak and this is the craziest, most terrifying thing I have ever heard in my life. He goes ahead to say, firstly, the only reason I did what I had to do is because I needed to feed this family and I had no other choices. At this point, I'm not interested in his reasons and all his nonsense. I just want him to get to the point. Zach goes ahead to tell me that every 5 years, he is required to sacrifice 3 children that are his own blood. He further went to say, apart from sacrificing his own children, the second option that Zach has is that he has to sleep with a lot of young girls and then he has to take something from those young girls to provide as a sacrifice. Only then would he only have to sacrifice one of his blood kids instead of 3. These things that he can take from these girls include a strand of hair from their own natural hair, not a wig. It could be a cloth from their clothes, or a cotton from their clothes, or an underwear. Anything that belongs to these young girls that he has slept with. This would double as a sacrifice and as proof that he was actually with this young girl. At this point, honestly, it's even very useless for me to explain how heartbroken I am, how demoralized I am, how I feel like a fool, and how he has been the cause of all my pain. All these years that we have been together, all the kids I have lost is because of him. He has been offering them as a sacrifice just for this life that we have. Even if Zach didn't provide me with the most luxurious life, I would still have been happy as long as I had all my kids. If not for all of Zach's crazy sacrifices, at this point, we would have had about 5 children. But now I'm only left with 1. I had 2, but he took away my other one. After a month of thinking and grieving about my pain, I gave Zach a go-ahead, but under one condition. The permission I gave Zach was that he could sleep with as many young girls as he wanted, as long as he wasn't taking my kids. So his responsibility became that he should sleep with these young girls, get them pregnant, and sacrifice their kids. This meant that if I get pregnant, I get to keep my kids and those girls lose theirs.